Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about A Rising Chorus Act Week 2 for Failsafe and what you can get as a reward. So if we go into the research bays, we can see that because I've done it, already earned from research NES002, which I'm going to show you the location of, I get an extra 30 seconds at the starting timer for Enigma Protocol. So having all these benefits is definitely going to work out if you want to be running things in a faster, more efficient way. And also each week, the first time you focus an echo weapon, it's guaranteed to have deep sight resonance, which is also very important if you want to get all the patterns for crafting. Before I get into it, I made a video earlier about Trials of Osiris and how much it sucks. If you haven't seen it yet, go and check it out after this video, but let's get into it. Now, when you start, you'll fly to Nessus, and when you're running around, you'll get like a nearby objective little bar on the left, but it's actually a kind of signal to show you where to go. The closer you get to the object that you need to get to, the more bars that will fill up on the actual bar. The bar is the proximity sensor. So I am now just going to show where all these are for the very first mission, but all in all, if you want to work it out yourself, you just need to run around and follow the proximity. So as you get closer, it will build up. This will essentially take you around Nessus to multiple different parts where you're going to have to use the proximity sensor to find the things that you need to find. Once you have done all of them, you will get the next part of the quest, which is to go and do the Exodus Crash Strike. And it's changed slightly. You start off in a different area, you know, it's a little bit different, but it's pretty much the exact same Exodus Crash Strike with new types of enemies. There are some shanks that are just covered in like a big ball of stasis, and if they get close to you, you start to freeze. But all in all, it's a very, very, very easy strike. Nothing for you to worry about whatsoever. After you've done this, you will get another quest where you will have to locate the NES002-C sample and complete a breach mission. In that breach mission is where you're going to find this, and you will also be using the proximity sensor. Now, I don't know if it's in the same place every single time, but mine was located under this tree after the first encounter. I just sort of went up on top, ran one direction, saw that I went down to one bar, turned around, ran the other, and I just figured out where it was. When you're close by though, it can be literally like tucked away, so that's why I found it underneath the tree. I hope that is the same for everybody, because previously in the last quest 001, the pistons that you had to kill randomly spawn. So if this does randomly spawn, just follow your proximity sensor. The next bounty that you get as sort of like the side bounty is Specimen ID NES002, and this is a fairly straightforward one. You have to do Nessus activities and do 7 failsafe bounties. Now, all the ones that you pick up from the helm, including the additional bounties, all count towards the 7, and also the failsafe that is on Nessus itself will also count towards these bounties. The bounties fairly easy to do. The Nessus activities include patrols, public events, lost sectors. The problem is they all rack up 10% each. So if you stand there and do a whole public event, you're only going to get 10%. You might as well run a really fast lost sector or just do the killing bounty patrol things on the planet. That's the quickest way for you to get those 10% stacked up. And then you're done. You go back to Failsafe and you hand in all your stuff. You plant your little thing into your little aquarium, and then we just got to wait for next week. So all in all, probably about 40 minutes of gameplay and you'll be done. So yeah, I know a lot of people are still struggling to get into the servers, and I really hope you do soon. But this mission isn't going to take up too much of your time, so there's nothing to rush for. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Thank you for watching. I've been easynow. You guys have been awesome.